Welcome to the best World Cup ever played. Since it was first held in 1930, the FIFA World Cup has captivated the world. Of all of the editions held so far, the 1954 FIFA World Cup has stood apart head and shoulders above the rest, and it's not even close. Today, we will look at just the top 3 reasons why the 1954 FIFA World Cup in Switzerland is the best World Cup ever played. Spoiler alert, it involved at least one team being beaked up on methamphetamines and lots of goals. Reason number 1, the goals. Soccer is about scoring goals, and the 1954 FIFA World Cup still holds 14 different records for goal scoring. Some of the highlights include A, an average of 5.4 goals scored per match in all of the games played. The closest in any other World Cup was over a goal and a half lower per game at 3.6 goals per match in Sweden in 1958. For context, since 2000, World Cups are averaging 2.4 goals per match scored. B, the most goals scored by a team in a World Cup ever. 1950s powerhouse Hungary scored 27 goals in just 5 games for an average of 5.4 goals per game. At the match level, C, there was a 9-0 victory of Hungary over South Korea, which remains the highest goal difference in any single World Cup match ever. Hungary also beat up on West Germany 8-3 in the group phase. And of course, the record for most goals scored in a single match took place in a quarterfinal match in 1954, where Austria beat the host Switzerland 7-5. In the first half of that game, 9 goals were scored in the span of 23 minutes. Reason number 2, the champions, West Germany, hold several distinctions. They had just been reinstated by FIFA, and there wasn't even a professional league operating in Germany at the time of their victory. In the group, after an impressive 4-1 win over Turkey in the opener, Germany fielded a reserve team with only 3 of their original starters and were trounced 8-3 by Hungary in their second game. They eventually made their way to the final and won, but more on that in a minute. But as champions, the 1954 West German side hold the record for both most goals scored by a champion at 25 and most goals conceded at 14. For comparison, when Spain won the World Cup in 2010, they only scored 8 goals and conceded just twice. The closest anyone has come to touching either of these German marks was in 1970 when champions Brazil scored 19 times while conceding 7 goals. One more note is that this German team won the World Cup while only playing teams from its own continent, which has never been done before or since. Fun fact number 3 about the 1954 World Cup concerns the final match, which has gone down in history as the Miracle of Bern between West Germany and Hungary. Hungary had just won the Olympic soccer tournament and were huge favorites here. After just 8 minutes, Hungary jumped ahead to a 2-0 lead, and German morale must have been low. But they soldiered on and netted 2 goals in the next 10 minutes, resulting in a 2-2 scoreline after just 18 minutes. Germany finally scored a 3rd goal in the 84th minute, and there was a bit of controversy when Ferenc Puskás's equalizer was suspiciously called off for offsides. The controversy continued well after the Germans pulled off this huge upset, and the whistle blew, when several of their players contracted jaundice from dirty needles and tested positive for methamphetamine, which wasn't technically illegal at the time, but damn, imagine playing a bunch of tweaked up Germans for over 90 minutes. Whatever actually went down on that day, the title stands and the star remains on the German jersey to this day. And those are just 3 reasons why the 1954 FIFA World Cup was the greatest World Cup ever played. And thanks for watching. And if you like what you see here, check the Patreon link in the description. And hit the subscribe button, but do it gently.